January 4th. Now, I know you're not a big
No,
Facebooker.
but my wife did alert this to me.
Oh, so you knew this conversation was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've been waiting for it.
Okay. Okay. Any questions?
I got what the hell's this? And I said, what's that?
Are you guys sitting on the couch like watching Dexter?
Yeah, we're watching TV, and she's like, hey, what's this? And I go, what's what? And she's like, it's this status change to in a relationship with Bill Barron. And I said, what? Give me that. And I looked at it, I was like, wow. I can't, I am lost for words. I had no idea that things were moving along so
fast.
Well, I guess so. I mean, to go to Facebook, and alert it. I was like, wow, that's a big deal for you because that's kind of your thing.
I'm a very private.
Well, I mean, if you're going to
person.
do something like that, it's legit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna.
You're not going to
throw
put that up
out
and
there.
then like a week later be like, nope,
didn't work out.
it's complicated.
Right. No. We spent New Year's together, and then she met my kids.
Ooh.
This past weekend.
Yeah.
My grandfather's birthday was.
So what are you guys doing? Going back and forth?
Yeah. Yeah, she's coming up here next weekend. Then I
Holy
figured
cow.
that weekend after it's my turn to go there. It's a 7-hour
What
drive.
do you guys?
It's insane. I mean,
You guys
how
are nuts.
boring.
Is there
of a
not a
drive.
train or something?
No, there's no train.
Nothing?
I could fly into, I think, Nashville and then take a 2-hour Uber into...
A 2-hour?
Or not Nashville. No, she lives in Nashville. I could fly into Louisville and then take a 2-hour Uber into...
that's no good.
No, that's not cost effective. But neither is flying.
What's what could you do halfway?
Mount Vernon.
That's lovely.
That's 3 hours right in the middle, and they have an Outback Steakhouse.
All right.
They have a Chili's.
So you could get an awesome blossom while you're waiting,
right,
for her.
Sure, to show up because she hit some traffic because she wasn't using
She
Waze.
didn't Waze it.
Yeah. They have very, very nice, expensive hotels. Yeah, it's insane.
That's the catch there.
Yeah.
Halfway, 3-hour drive.
Plus,
but you're gonna have to buy a hotel.
Yeah, it's gonna run you about $150.
So you might as well get a timeshare in Mount Vernon.
You just like a bed or one of those. What are they called? Not an Airbnb, but where you have to join the community, and then if you're out of town, you mark your place open. And
Yeah,
then
that's
people
B&B.
But people don't pay for it. It wasn't Airbnb; it was something else.
Oh.
That you join a community and you have to make I would have to make this place available for anybody in the community at least 2 days a month or something, and then you just go and stay there for free, and it's all background checked and everything, so you're not getting robbed.
Right.
But yeah, I can't remember what the name of that was.
I don't know.
If that doesn't exist, I think if I just made that up on the fly and didn't dream it or see it on TV. That might not be a bad idea.
Well, you could always stay at a hostel.
I'm sorry?
A hostel?
A hostel?
Yeah, a hostel.
Not sure what that is. Is
So,
that like a brothel except S&M?
It's like what it is. So let's say you're backpacking through Europe or you come from Europe and you're going to backpack the U.S.
Okay.
So you can't afford a $150 hotel every single night for 3 months.
Right.
So you need to stay somewhere where it's like $10.
Right.
Well, so basically, you're in a dorm room or a large room with like 8 bunk beds.
Like a gymnasium or
no? It's someone's like house or apartment, but the bedroom has been set up with just 8 beds, bunk beds, and there's no lockers. You got your bag, and it's you and you've got the bunk.
You got bunk 3.
Yep. You're in bunk 3, and then you walk in, and there's everyone
there's
else.
Everybody else washing their pits and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
God.
it's like you got to sleep holding your bag. You're like, don't touch my stuff.
So where did they come up with the name Hostel?
I know.
Is that how?
I don't know.
Again, here on the Bill and Joe Show, we do lots of research, so maybe you don't want to listen to us. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We want you to listen to My Winter Daydreams. It's on iTunes. You can... search for it. Chris Mason. The songwriters, along with Chris, was Alan Jackson, and the voice on this song is Chris Davidson. Go check them out. It's a great song. It's on iTunes, and we will let you guys enjoy the show. We'll be right back talking NFL playoffs. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show. We'll be right back.
My winter daydreams like sun in the sand, lake water frozen as frost in the hand. Soon comes the dark sky, here comes the cold, and here comes the day when our love ran cold. Memories of spring lying in the grass, never thought that love could be in the past. Soon comes the dark days, soon comes the cold, soon comes the day when our love was old. Sun shone down in the summer morns as I wake with you every single dawn. Soon came the dark days, soon came the cold, soon came the day when our love ran cold. Now autumn's gone and you are set to leave. My winter daydreams will wither on the breeze. Now the days are dark, now there is no light, no warmth to hold me, not a single thing that's right. Daydreams like sun in the sand, lake water frozen as frost in the hand. Soon comes the dark sky, here comes the cold, here comes the day when our love ran cold.
And welcome back to the Bill and Joe Show. That was My Winter Daydreams by Chris Mason. Find it on iTunes right now. Joe, I didn't, like I said, I didn't get to see a lot of football this past weekend. Yeah, the wild card weekend. Did you have any interest in watching any of the games?
I watched them all, and it was the worst weekend of football.
I heard they all sucked. It was just so blowout after blowout.
Every team that was favored to win won by a long shot. I mean, they weren't even close. The best game was like the Green Bay Giants game, where the first quarter, it was like 3-0 Giants, and then I think it was 6-0, and I was like, okay, here we go.
Good game.
Then they get to the last 2 minutes of the first half, And the Green Bay Packers score 14 points.
Yeah.
In 2 minutes.
I heard that. I was listening to it driving back from Mount Vernon. Should I tell her hi on the show?
Huh?
Hey, baby. Should I
just move over to the side here for a second?
Yeah. Just let me address you, sweetheart. And I do want to get back to that, but I was listening to the game driving back, and if there's anything more boring than watching a blowout game, oh God, listening to one. I listen to the whole thing, man. It makes time go faster when I'm in a car. Music makes it drag for some reason. Talk radio, 45 minutes will go by, and I'll be like, oh, shit, all right, sweet. Almost to Springfield.
Football games on radio are terrible.
They are.
Baseball is where it's at.
Yeah.
Football, though, it's like the lineup, the line route to, it's like, come on, dude.
And I can't take the color commentary guy.
No.
Ever in a football broadcast because, I mean, at least on TV, you have something to watch. You know, you don't always have to be talking.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can just let, the camera angles and all that good stuff, like kind of entertain. But when you're on the radio, you got to pull every single stat out of your asshole and talk about it like it's amazing. Like, oh, well, Beckham, we spent 3 weeks in Miami this past weekend, or spent the week in Miami. Have you heard this?
Who?
Odell Beckham, the Giants wide receiver. Him and like 6 other dudes on the team went down to Miami Beach, Florida, and partied their ass off for like 2 days. And then flew back and finally joined the team.
And he
before
looked
the
like
playoff.
Shit that game, too.
And, yeah, he was dropping passes.
He dropped every pass.
Right. And he 21 yards total for the game?
What an idiot.
But, okay, so that begs the question, and I've listened to talk radio all day.
He can't wait 4 weeks?
Wait, yeah. First, you got to get through the Packers.
And is he even... He could be in the Pro Bowl, too, right?
I think he is in the Pro Bowl,
He can't wait till Hawaii to go let loose?
Oh, they changed it to Florida.
Oh, they're going to Florida?
Yeah.
That's where he wanted to go anyway.
Right. But, no, I mean, it begs the argument, and I've heard both sides, so I'm curious as to where you stand on this. Do you really think that partying Monday night in Miami Beach had any effect on his preparation, his performance, in his first playoff game ever? Or, I mean...
What's that his first playoff ever, is it?
Yeah, Odell Beckham, yeah.
Well...
The Giants won the Super Bowl without him. With Plexico Burress and... what's that other dude's name that does the salsa? Are you laughing at my salsa impression?
That's awesome.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
You just shake your hips and your arms?
I think you got it.
All right.
You nailed it.
Or Victor
Cruz.
There it is. So you would argue, because a lot of players are like getting on Odell's side, being like, no, I mean, you're young, you're good looking, you're in shape, you have money. Who wouldn't? You would be doing yourself a disservice by not going down to Miami and partying and having a good time and meeting girls. And
no, that's bullshit.
You're singing?
The whole point, your whole existence of this year, from January 1st
Day 1
to December 31st, your whole thing is football. And how many years can you play football for? So fuck off with this, oh, I'm young, I got to go party. Bullshit. You've got a whole off season if you can't wait for that party weekend. And not only that, you got this 5-year window where you can be great.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then you're done. And then you pull this bullshit. What happens when they cut him or they trade him, and then the other 3 teams that could take him go, you know what? I think he's got some maturity issues. I don't want him on my team because we're building a work ethic like this.
Well, and if that were to happen, that would fall in favor of my New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Because we're going to pick him up, and he's going to fall in line. Because that's what we do. I mean, we make superstars fall in line,
or they go to
or
you go to prison and be a murderer.
Well, yeah. Well, that was a personal issue.
Whoops.
That was a personal issue. That was a personal issue. It's one of the big. Hey, did they or did they not cut him immediately as soon as they found out that he shot?
Good for them.
Well, they didn't know he was capable of murder. I mean, nobody thinks that during a job
Nobody
interview.
on the team hung out with him outside of work.
I don't think so.
Nobody on the team was like, this guy is a fucking gangster.
I think